Hey guys, let's do a training run in preparation for a 200-mile Ragnar relay. Hello fellow geeks and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I'm glad you are here today. I'm here on a noisy Monday morning. It's the first good weather that we've had in a few days. People are out doing roofing, doing yard work, all kinds of stuff. So a little bit rowdy in the neighborhood today, but I am out today for an easy run, just easy 45. My coach told me a little bit more walking than running today. I'm coming back from being sick over the weekend, so I'm not 100%. I'm like super fatigued, super weak, but we are going to get a nice long walk. We're gonna get a nice run, very easy. We'll get a nice walking cool down and then we're gonna call it a day. So got lots planned for this week and let's go ahead and get started. Whew, y'all, my neighborhood is so noisy. Anyway, that's an easy 45. I am sufficiently sweaty because it's summer and therefore it is humid because we are in the south. A little bit of achiness in my right arch, but otherwise managed to drop into a pace, zone out, and keep it going. So I'm gonna call that a win. So I guess that's it for today. I've got to wash my hair. I've got some cleaning to do. I've got some emails to write. I've got some phone calls to make. So plenty to get done today. I will catch up with you tomorrow. All right, it's Tuesday. We are doing a speed session today. So we are going to be doing a nice long warm up, which I'm doing right now. And then we're gonna go into 4 repeats of quarter-mile hard and quarter-mile recovery. I believe I'm supposed to do 6 reps according to that training plan that I've got, but I am short on time and it's early, but I've got a lot to do today and it's already 80 degrees. So I'm not trying to injure myself here. So I'm gonna do what I can. We're going to get in those 4 reps, concentrate on making those as good as we can as far as keeping good form and maintaining a good pace, and then we're gonna cool down and we're gonna call it a day. So let's get into the warm-up. Okay, that's the warm-up, and now let's get into our 4 repeat run. Whew. Interval 1, 2:30, and interval 2, 2:27. Segment 3, 2:33. I'm really starting to struggle. And final interval, 2:27. I really pushed. I am absolutely sweaty, but we're gonna start cooling down now. Okay, hopefully you can hear me over my noisy neighborhood, but recapping what just happened. I'm glad that it was cut short because I honestly don't know how much longer I would have lasted on this workout. And that's just because this is the kind of speed workout that I don't really like, because even when I was in junior high and ran track, and when I picked running back up as an adult, short bursts of speed are not my forte. There is a reason that I do slow distance races, and that's just because short sprints I cannot do. Speed is just not in my skill set. I'm glad that I'm doing this because it is building up muscles that I need, but this is just not something that I'm going to be really, really good at. So although some of my times seem a little slow, you have to remember that for someone who does long, slow distances, that's pretty dang speedy. So I am worn out. I'm gonna walk rest of the way home. I'm gonna cool off and get started on all my tasks for the day. So catch up with you tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Happy Global Running Day. Today is going to be a nice, short, easy run. which I'm glad of because it is mid-afternoon, it is hot, it is humid, and I just don't have a whole lot of time. I've had to squeeze in a run today. Thankfully, it's just going to be an easy run because we have hills and speed for the next couple of days before we have our long run. So let's get to it. That's it. 5K run walk, about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna finish cooling down. My legs are still a little achy from yesterday, but otherwise okay. Hard to breathe with all this humidity. I'll catch up with you for some speed tomorrow. So, Thursday, and I woke up with a migraine today. And usually for me, those are brought on by stress and or lack of sleep. So I am putting off my speed workout until tomorrow, and I'm just going to rest up today. So that's the plan. Hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow. All right, so it's Friday, it is rainy, and we're going to pick up that speed session that we didn't have a chance to do yesterday. So we're going to start with easy 20-minute warm-up. Then we're going to do some repetitions of 5 minutes at tempo pace, which is going to be about a 7 RPE, and 2 minutes of recovery, and then we're going to cool down. So nothing too difficult today. Let's just get into it. All right, we warmed up for 20 minutes, so let's get into some tempo runs. Segment 1 is 0.4 miles. Okay, segment 2 was 0.45. Segment 3, that's 0.45 again. Okay, final segment, 0.45 again. Still raining. Let's start cooling down. Okay, so cooling down now. I think the focus of that workout was to lock into what is a good tempo pace, which is good, finding that 7 RPE and asking myself, okay, could I run faster? Yes, but it's not sustainable. Could I run slower? Absolutely. But I can lock into this pace and it's faster than my easy pace without completely wearing me out, so I could keep it up for a longer distance of time. So now that I've found that pace, which ended up being around the tempo pace that I'm going to need in October, now it's going to be a matter of stringing more of these segments together so that I can maintain that tempo pace over longer segments. Hopefully getting through a 5K at tempo and then extending that to a 10K at tempo, because it may be the longest segment that I'd have to run at Ragnar. So that's it for today. I'll catch up with you for long run tomorrow. All right, Saturday, long run day. I have been waiting all morning for it to stop raining. We had a tornado watch that was going on and lots of lightning. So it's been a mess this morning, but I am finally out the door trying to get at least some semblance of a run in today. I don't at this point care how long it is. I'm just going to get something in, but we are dressed, ready to go. Let's get started. Okay, so we're into the run. I'm not gonna lie, I did not sleep well and I'm not feeling great today. So just gonna do what I can. I'm not getting load rated today. This is the Liquid IV F1 branded mango. So, because two things I love, F1 and mango flavor. I guess papaya would have been a bit on the nose. Okay, so I'm gonna go for one more mile at an easy pace. I'm gonna throw in some strides for about 30 to 45 seconds and then easy recovery. So let's get going on that. Okay, let's do a cool down mile. Okay, so we're coming up on 10K, so I'm gonna call it good because I'm absolutely beat. Overall, I think I'm just not acclimated to heat and humidity yet. It always takes me a few weeks in the summer to get used to that, so I'm just not there yet. And just not sleeping well did not do me any favors. So shorter run than I would have liked today, but I can only do what my body will allow me to do. So overall, decent week of training. I'm pretty happy with it. Still got some bells and whistles that need to be added on to my training, and I am still adjusting to intermittent fasting that my doctors put me on. So running fasted is something that I'm having to adjust to. Yeah, so this is all just kind of a adjustment period. So, you know, we're learning as we go. But overall, not too bad. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below how your training is going, and if you have run a Ragnar before, why don't you let me know a little bit about how you have trained for it. And while you're down there in the comments, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Just click the button down below. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it keeps you up to date on the content that I have coming out on this channel. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for joining me this week. I'm so glad you could be here. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. I'll see you later.